It may surprise you, it may even shock you what I'm about to say, but if you've stumbled upon this video, there's a reason for it. You were meant to hear this message today. What you're about to hear is going to challenge you to reflect deeply on something essential. What did you let go of? Because, in case you don't realize it yet, this message is meant for you, the chosen ones. Now, the chosen ones are not what you think. They are not marked by obvious signs like gold halos or magical powers. The chosen ones walk among us in every walk of life. They are the ones who are called to awaken, to evolve, to fulfill a mission that is bigger than their immediate surroundings. And they often don't even know it yet. But if you're here, if you're watching this, that means this message found its way to you today because you are one of them. I'm here to tell you something that will resonate on a deep level. The universe doesn't make mistakes, and everything happens for a reason. The people you meet every day, the situations you encounter, the things you let go of, they are all connected to your purpose, your journey, and your destiny. Before we dive deeper into this, I want to ask you for a favor. If this message speaks to you, if it resonates with the very core of who you are, then hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and help us reach 1,000 subscribers. Why? Because it's not just about numbers, it's about raising the collective energy of those who need this message. Also, leave a comment with the number 77. That number will send a signal to the universe, reinforcing your alignment with the divine, and it will activate the energy that we're creating here today. Play this video on repeat. Every time you watch it, the signal grows stronger, and you'll start to receive all the energy and answers you need. And here's the truth, if you're truly a chosen one, you will watch this video until the very end. If you're not, well, the chances are you won't stick around. It's that simple. The truth speaks for itself. Now, let's get started. Chapter 1: What you let go of and why it had to happen. We all face moments in life where we must make decisions. Some of those decisions feel like small shifts, while others can seem monumental, almost like life-altering changes. In these pivotal moments, we must let go of things, people, situations, or even parts of ourselves that we once thought were essential to our happiness or identity. We hold on to these things because we believe they define us or give our lives meaning. But what if I told you that these moments of letting go are not about losing, but about growing? What if I told you they're actually part of a greater plan, a divine unfolding that will guide you toward your true path? When you choose to let go of something, whether it's a relationship, a job, a belief system, or even an old version of yourself, the universe is, in fact, preparing you for something better. It may not be immediately clear, and it might even hurt, but I'm here to tell you that these moments of release are not random. They are necessary. The things you've let go of, however difficult or painful, were holding you back in some way. They were preventing you from stepping into your higher self, the version of you that you were meant to become. Consider this: the relationships that fell apart, the opportunities that slipped away, the dreams that once felt attainable but now seem distant. These things were part of a version of you that no longer serves your higher purpose. These attachments, though they may have once felt like anchors of security, were in truth chains, tying you to a life that was limiting your growth. They kept you comfortable, but in that comfort, you were not evolving. And the universe, in its infinite wisdom, knew that it was time for you to move on. Letting go creates space. It clears the way for something new to enter your life, something better suited to your evolving self. It may feel scary at first, especially when what you're letting go of seems irreplaceable. But trust me when I say that it's essential for your growth. If you cling to what you no longer need, you block the flow of what's meant to come next. The universe does not take away from you without giving something in return, though it may take time for you to see that return. Let's take a moment to reflect. What have you let go of recently? What part of your life have you released that once seemed impossible to imagine without? And why did it hurt so much? The truth is, these experiences, these losses, are not accidents. They are not random events that happened without purpose. They are designed to test you, to challenge your beliefs, to help you grow, and ultimately to move you toward your higher purpose. It may not feel like it in the moment, but that pain, that struggle, is part of the divine design. The truth is that the things you have lost, the people you've had to walk away from, the situations that no longer fit your life, none of this was a mistake. It wasn't your fault, and it wasn't a failure. It was all part of your initiation. You were being prepared for something bigger, something more aligned with who you truly are. It's not always easy to understand in the moment, but these moments are shaping you, evolving you, and guiding you toward your destiny. When you let go, you make room for transformation. And transformation, though often messy and uncomfortable, is the very essence of progress. What you've released was not just a part of your past, it was holding you back from stepping into your future. And as you're reading or listening to this right now, you need to understand you are not here by accident. You are here because this message is meant for you today. The universe has designed this moment to find you, to wake you up, to help you recognize that you are being called to move beyond what you once knew. You are now on the path to something greater, even if you can't fully see it yet. And that's okay. Trust the process. The steps you've taken, no matter how hard they seemed, were necessary. They were part of your initiation into a higher level of consciousness, into a new chapter of your journey. Every challenge, every heartbreak, every moment of uncertainty has been leading you to this point. This is where your true story begins. So don't dwell on the loss. Don't let it define you. Instead, recognize it as a sign that you are evolving, that you are being prepared for something better. Your growth is inevitable, and it's happening now. The universe is working with you, not against you. Trust that the things you've let go of were never truly meant for you in the long run. What's meant for you will never pass you by, it will find its way to you at exactly the right time. Reflect on this, you are in the process of becoming who you were always meant to be. And to do that, sometimes you must shed the old skin, let go of the things that no longer align with your true self, and make space for the new, the expansive, and the extraordinary. You may not have all the answers right now, but as you continue on this journey, the pieces will fall into place. You'll begin to see the connections, the divine timing, the synchronicities that make sense of it all. And when you look back, you will realize that everything you let go of was necessary. Everything was part of the divine plan that led you right here, to this moment, to this realization. This is just the beginning of a brand new chapter. Chapter 2, the power of releasing old beliefs. When we let go of things in our lives, it's not just about external circumstances. Often, the hardest things to let go of are the beliefs we've carried with us for years. These beliefs are deeply ingrained in us, shaping the way we see the world, the way we see ourselves, and how we interact with others. But what if I told you that the beliefs you've held onto all your life could be the very thing that's keeping you stuck? The universe is calling on you to release those outdated beliefs so you can finally step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. Beliefs are powerful. They shape your reality. What you believe about yourself, others, and the world around you becomes the lens through which you view everything. But here's the thing, not all beliefs are serving you. Some of them are limiting, outdated, and born from fear, trauma, or societal conditioning. These beliefs were once protective, perhaps, but they no longer align with the higher version of yourself that you're evolving into. And letting go of them can be one of the most freeing and transformative acts you can undertake. Think about the beliefs you've carried with you. Maybe you were told that success could only be achieved by following a certain path. Maybe you were told that you had to conform, that you couldn't express your true self because it might be too much for others. Maybe you believed that love was conditional or that you weren't worthy of receiving abundance or joy. These beliefs are not inherently true, but for years, they've guided your decisions, influenced your actions, and dictated your choices. The universe is asking you to challenge these beliefs. Let go of the stories that no longer serve you and make room for new ones that reflect your true potential. When you release old beliefs, you make space for new truths. You start to see the world not through a lens of limitation, but through a lens of possibility. You begin to believe in your own power and recognize that you are capable of creating the life you've always dreamed of. It's not always easy to release old beliefs, though. You've held onto them for so long, and they've become part of your identity. Letting go of them can feel like you're letting go of a part of yourself. But in truth, you are not losing anything. You're gaining freedom. You're opening yourself to new perspectives, new opportunities, and new ways of being. It's a form of liberation that will allow you to step into your true power and live in alignment with your soul's purpose. When you start to let go of limiting beliefs, you begin to notice that life becomes lighter. You stop carrying around the weight of old stories that told you who you were or who you could be. Instead, you embrace the possibility of becoming whoever you choose to be, without restriction. This is where true freedom lies, in the release of all that no longer serves your highest good. It's the first step to becoming the person you were always meant to be. So, ask yourself, what beliefs am I holding onto that no longer serve me? Which ones are keeping me stuck, playing small, or living in fear? And what could happen if I let them go? The answers may surprise you, but know this: when you release those old beliefs, you are making space for the magic of transformation to unfold in your life. Chapter 3: The Fear of Change and Why It's a Sign You're on the Right Path. One of the most common obstacles that the chosen ones face is fear, the fear of change, the fear of stepping into the unknown, and the fear of leaving behind what is familiar. And let's be honest, fear is a powerful force. It has the ability to stop us in our tracks, to paralyze us, and to keep us stuck in a place of comfort, even when that comfort is no longer serving us. But here's the thing: fear is often a sign that you're on the right path. In fact, it's often an indication that you are stepping into something much bigger and more powerful than you realize. Change can be scary. It brings with it uncertainty, unfamiliarity, and the challenge of letting go of the known to embrace the unknown. When you are called to evolve, to step into a new version of yourself, it's natural to feel uncertain, to feel that pang of fear rising up. Change forces you to confront the unknown, to move beyond your comfort zone, and to trust in something greater than yourself. And that's exactly where fear arises from, because fear is a natural response to change. It challenges our sense of safety, our sense of control, and everything we thought we knew about our lives. But here's the key: fear doesn't have to control you. It doesn't have to stop you from moving forward or hold you back from the incredible transformation waiting for you. In fact, fear can actually be a powerful sign that you're on the verge of something transformative. When you feel fear, it's often because you're on the brink of a breakthrough. You're about to break free from the limits you've imposed on yourself, and that can be uncomfortable. But this discomfort is not something to run from, it is the fertile ground for your growth. It's in those moments of fear and discomfort that you are being pushed to become more, to evolve into a higher version of yourself. And this evolution requires you to stretch beyond your old boundaries, to push yourself into uncharted territory, and to embrace uncertainty with open arms. This is how growth happens, by stepping outside of your comfort zone and confronting your fears head-on. If you're not feeling afraid, chances are you're not stretching yourself enough. You're probably not pushing yourself to grow in the way that the universe is calling you to. The chosen ones are called to face their fears directly. They are called to walk through the uncertainty with faith, courage, and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. And right now, that's exactly what you're being asked to do. You're being asked to trust the process, trust in your ability to handle what's ahead, and recognize that the fear you're feeling is a sign that transformation is on the horizon. Fear doesn't have to be your enemy. In fact, it can be the catalyst that propels you forward on your journey. Embrace it. Lean into it. Use it as fuel to move boldly into the unknown. The universe is guiding you toward something far greater than you can imagine, but it requires you to move through your fears, to trust that this transformation is part of the greater plan, and that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. So, what changes are you afraid to make? What fears are holding you back from stepping into your full potential? The truth is, you cannot avoid change. It's inevitable. It's the constant in our lives, and it's what fuels growth and progress. The sooner you embrace it, the sooner you will experience the transformation that is waiting for you on the other side. So, lean into your fears, take those bold steps, and trust that the changes you're about to make are the very thing that will unlock your fullest potential. The universe is on your side, and change is the key to unlocking the future you've always dreamed of. Chapter 4: Trusting Divine Timing and the Gifts of Patience. The chosen ones are often those who have learned, or are still learning, to trust in divine timing. This can be one of the most challenging aspects of the spiritual journey, especially in a world that demands instant gratification and quick results. We live in a society that wants everything right now, that wants immediate answers, solutions, and rewards. But here's the profound truth: there is a perfect timing for everything, and when you learn to trust the timing of your life, you will experience a deep sense of peace, alignment, and fulfillment that you cannot achieve by rushing or forcing things. Divine timing is not something we can control. It's not about trying to force things to happen or speeding up the natural flow of life to suit our desires. Divine timing operates on a much higher level. It's about surrendering to the flow of life and trusting that everything is unfolding exactly as it's meant to, for your highest good. Even when things don't make sense, when your goals seem distant, or when progress feels slow, divine timing is working behind the scenes, orchestrating everything in a way that will ultimately serve you. The universe has a plan for you, and while you may not always understand it in the moment, rest assured that it is carefully guiding you towards what is best for your personal growth and your soul's evolution. Patience is one of the most important components of divine timing. It's easy to become frustrated, even disheartened, when things aren't happening as quickly as you would like. You may find yourself asking why you haven't reached your goals yet, or why things haven't manifested the way you hoped. But the truth is, everything is happening at exactly the right pace. The universe is preparing you for what's next, and sometimes that means taking time to nurture your mind, body, and soul. There is value in the waiting, in the periods of stillness, and it is during these times that you are being transformed, refined, and prepared for what lies ahead. Waiting is not a passive act, it's an active process of trust and faith. It means recognizing that the things you desire are already on their way to you, even if they haven't shown up yet. You are not being abandoned or forgotten. The universe is working behind the scenes, aligning everything to ensure that when the right moment arrives, everything will fall into place perfectly. Just because you can't see the results yet doesn't mean they aren't on their way. Trust that they are being drawn to you at just the right time. Trusting divine timing also means releasing the need to control every aspect of your life. It means letting go of the need to have everything figured out right now, and instead allowing life to unfold at its own pace. When you surrender to the timing of your journey, you open yourself up to receive in a way that wouldn't be possible if you were constantly trying to rush ahead or force things to happen. The more you trust divine timing, the more you will begin to see how every piece of the puzzle fits together perfectly. What may seem like a delay or setback now will, in time, reveal itself as an essential step in your greater plan. So, if you're feeling impatient or frustrated right now, know that the universe is asking you to trust. The timing is not yours to control, but when you release that need for control and surrender to the flow of life, you will find that everything is happening just as it should. You are exactly where you need to be, and when the time is right, everything will fall into place in ways that you could never have predicted or planned on your own. Trust in the process. Trust that everything is happening for you, even if it's not happening on your timeline. Divine timing has a way of working its magic in unexpected ways, and when you allow it to unfold naturally, you will find that the rewards are far greater than anything you could have imagined. The universe is always supporting you, it's just a matter of having the patience to see it. Everything will happen in its own perfect time. Chapter 5e Embracing the Unknown and Stepping into Your Full Power. One of the most powerful steps the chosen ones take is the conscious decision to embrace the unknown. The unknown is often viewed as a place of fear. It's uncertain, unfamiliar, and feels beyond our control. It can be terrifying to face what lies ahead when we don't have all the answers, when we can't predict every outcome. But embracing the unknown is one of the most liberating things you can do in life. It is the place where true transformation happens, where you shed the limitations that have been holding you back, and where you finally step into your full power. When you choose to step into the unknown, you are choosing to release the constraints that have confined you. You let go of the need for certainty and control, two things that often keep you stuck in a cycle of fear and hesitation. Instead, you begin to trust the process of life itself. The unknown isn't a place of chaos, it's a fertile ground for growth. It's where magic happens, where new opportunities arise, where you meet people who will challenge and inspire you, and where you experience new ways of thinking that can completely change your perspective. When you embrace the unknown, you open the door to discovering aspects of yourself you never knew existed, unlocking your full potential. The unknown isn't something to be feared, it's something to be welcomed. It's a clear sign that you're moving beyond your comfort zone, stepping into a new chapter of your life that is waiting to unfold. The familiar, predictable path may have served you for a while, but when you embrace the unknown, you release the need for safety and security and begin to create your own path. This is when you truly begin to live authentically, instead of following a script that others have written for you. Embracing the unknown is about letting go of the illusion that you can control everything and accepting that life will unfold as it should, regardless of your efforts to dictate it. When you release that need for control, you make space for intuitive decisions that come from the soul and not the ego. It's no longer about following a formula or playing it safe. Instead, it's about listening to your heart, trusting your instincts, and having the courage to make choices that align with your true self, no matter how uncertain the path may seem. This is when true power is unleashed. Power doesn't come from knowing everything in advance. Power comes from the confidence to move forward even when the outcome is unclear. It comes from trusting that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way, no matter how challenging or unexpected it may seem. When you embrace the unknown, you step into the life you were always meant to live, and you align with your higher purpose in ways you could never have imagined from the safety of your comfort zone. So, what does it really mean to embrace the unknown? It means saying yes to the adventure of life, even when you don't know what lies ahead. It means having the faith to trust that the universe will provide everything you need at exactly the right moment. It means being open to the possibility that your greatest joys, your most profound experiences, and your deepest wisdom may come from places you never expected. Embracing the unknown is about surrendering to life, not as something you need to control, but as something you are here to experience in its fullest expression. It also means stepping into your full power, understanding that you are more than capable of navigating the uncertainty because you carry all the tools and strength within you to meet each challenge with grace and resilience. You don't need to see the whole road ahead to know you are ready to walk it. The unknown is the space where you learn to trust yourself, to know that no matter how the journey unfolds, you are fully equipped to handle it. So, take that step. Say yes to the unknown. Trust yourself. Trust the journey. And know that by doing so, you are unlocking a deeper, more powerful version of yourself that has always been waiting for this moment. The unknown is not your enemy, it is your ally. It is the gateway to everything you are becoming, and when you walk through it with confidence, you will find the life you were always destined to create. Chapter 6: The Power of Self-Love and Acceptance. As you continue on your journey, one of the most profound and transformative lessons the chosen ones learn is the immense power of self-love and acceptance. The truth is, you cannot fully step into your greatest potential until you truly learn to love and accept yourself for who you are, not for who you think you should be. Many people spend their lives chasing an ideal version of themselves, believing they need to be perfect or flawless to be worthy of love and success. But self-love isn't about striving for perfection, it's about embracing yourself fully, in all your complexity. Self-love isn't about always having everything figured out or being the best at everything. It's about accepting yourself as you are right now, with all your imperfections, struggles, and triumphs. It's about acknowledging your strengths and your weaknesses, your light and your shadow, and recognizing that all of it is part of your beautiful, unique journey. When you allow yourself the grace to accept yourself in every moment, you begin to heal, to grow, and to step into the person you were always meant to be. You see, when you love and accept yourself, you unlock doors to limitless possibilities. You free yourself from the need to seek validation from others. Instead of constantly looking outside of yourself for approval or recognition, you begin to trust and listen to your own inner voice. You start to realize that your worth isn't determined by external factors, by the approval of others, the status you hold, or the material success you achieve. It comes from within. When you embrace who you are, you align with your higher purpose, and it's from this place of self-acceptance that you begin to attract the experiences and relationships that are meant for you. The right people, the right opportunities, they will flow to you when you stand firm in your own self-worth. Self-love is the foundation of all transformation. It is the root from which all growth and personal evolution stem. Without self-love, it's nearly impossible to fully manifest your desires or create the life you dream of. It's the fuel that propels you forward on your journey, giving you the courage to face challenges, overcome fears, and rise above obstacles. And if you're struggling to love yourself, please know you are not alone. Many people face this challenge. The journey to self-love is ongoing and may be one of the hardest, yet most rewarding, paths you will walk. It's important to remember that self-love is not a destination, it's a continuous process. You will have days when it feels easier to love yourself, and other days when you'll struggle to see your own value. But each day you choose to accept yourself, flaws and all, is a step toward your transformation. This journey is not about perfection. It's about compassion, giving yourself the kindness and understanding you would give a loved one. The more you practice self-love, the more you'll see the world reflecting that love back to you in ways you never imagined. You'll begin to attract people who appreciate you for who you truly are, not for the version of yourself you feel you need to present to the world. So, take this moment to reflect. How can you begin to love yourself more deeply, more fully, right now, in this moment? What areas of your life are you holding judgment against yourself, and how can you replace that judgment with acceptance and compassion? When you begin to recognize and honor your inherent worth, everything in your life begins to shift. You become magnetized to your highest potential, and nothing can stop you from stepping into the life you were destined to create. Remember this, you are worthy of love. You are deserving of all the good that the universe has to offer. And when you begin to recognize that, when you truly believe it in your heart, you will see the world begin to reflect that love back to you in ways that will surprise and inspire you. Keep loving yourself, keep accepting yourself, and watch as your life transforms into something beyond your wildest dreams. Chapter 7: Moving Forward with Confidence and Faith. As you continue to move forward on your journey, it's absolutely vital to remember one crucial thing. you are never truly alone. The universe is always by your side, guiding you, supporting you, and sending you signs to reassure you that you are on the right path. Your journey is uniquely yours, and every single part of it is designed to help you grow, learn, and evolve in ways that are beyond your current understanding. But in order to fully embrace what's ahead, you must move forward with unwavering confidence and deep faith, trusting wholeheartedly that everything you need to succeed is already within you. Confidence comes from knowing, deep in your soul, that you are fully capable of achieving everything you set your heart on. It comes from believing in your own worth, in your own abilities, and recognizing that you are supported not only by your own inner strength, but also by the divine. Faith, on the other hand, comes from trusting that even when the road ahead seems unclear or challenging, you are never walking it alone. Even in the darkest moments, the universe is with you, guiding you toward the light, reminding you that you are part of a much larger, more intricate plan, and that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. So, as you take each step forward, do so with confidence, knowing that the path you're on is leading you exactly where you need to go, even if it doesn't always appear that way in the moment. Trust in the process, trust that each experience, every moment of uncertainty, is part of the bigger picture. With every step you take, you are becoming more aligned with your true purpose, more connected to the greater mission you were always meant to fulfill. Each step, no matter how small, is moving you closer to becoming the person you are destined to be. The chosen ones walk with strength, courage, and unwavering faith in the journey, no matter what obstacles may arise along the way. And as you continue down this path, you will find that the universe will continue to send you the right people, experiences, and opportunities at exactly the right time. These are not random occurrences or coincidences. They are part of your divine plan to help you fulfill your highest potential and complete your mission. So, keep moving forward. Even when it feels hard or uncertain, know with absolute certainty that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Every moment, every step you take is part of a much bigger journey, and with each step, you are drawing closer to fulfilling your unique purpose. The universe is always with you, always guiding you, always supporting you, and always cheering you on from the sidelines. Trust in this powerful truth and move forward with the confidence and faith that everything you need is already within you. You are exactly where you are meant to be, and you are on the path to becoming the person you were always destined to be. Every challenge you face, every victory you achieve, is part of the grand design, and with each passing day, you are becoming more of the person you were always meant to be. As we come to the end of this episode, I want you to remember this: everything you've let go of was a necessary part of your journey. The universe has been guiding you, preparing you, and leading you to this moment. You are on the path to something greater, and every challenge, every release, every fear you faced has been an essential step toward your higher purpose. Trust the process. Keep embracing change, keep letting go of what no longer serves you, and know that you are exactly where you need to be. You are a chosen one, and your journey is just beginning. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment with 77 to send your signal to the universe. Let's continue to grow this community, to spread this energy, and to reach new heights together. Until next time, remember, you are powerful. You are evolving, and your destiny is waiting for you. Keep walking your path with confidence and know that the universe is always by your side.